Good morning, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. How are you today? It is Laurie, and I'm here to do your daily reading for you. I hope that all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. All right, let's get right into your message here. Actually, let's start by rolling the Zodiac die. Look at you guys go. Libras, you have just rolled Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Libra energy. Again, the exact same signs that you have been rolling for a couple of weeks now. All right, so that's important. That is very important to some of you, okay? Those could be signs within your own birth chart that are activated right now. These could be the signs of people that you are dealing with, okay? So figure it out. You got to figure out what's going on here. Why does this keep coming up for all of you guys? And it's going to be a little bit different for each of you. It could just be the power within each of those signs. Like a Scorpio is known for transformation, changes, and that's the one that's facing us today. Okay? So Cancer, protection, family, that kind of thing. The Aquarius energy, air energy, you know how that is. Thinkers, wanting to do things for people. Virgo being down to earth, practical, serving others. All right, so let's go ahead and see what your message is going to be here for you today. I do not know what it is about getting on camera, but as soon as I do, my hair wants to get in my face. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm telling you, life is funny. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. I got the deck upside down, but you just got the 10 of Cups here. Look at that. Fulfillment, happiness, joy, crossing a finish line. Could have something to do with family celebrations, anniversaries, birthdays, the birth of a child. Really deep emotional satisfaction here. I do feel like you've accomplished something in your life too that has brought in major emotional satisfaction. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what else we have here. The 6 of Pentacles. Interesting that this is the energy that came out right after the 10 of Cups. This is kind of your challenge right now, keeping the balance. I'm hearing somebody may approach you with asking for a handout, asking for you to do something for them because they see how happy and blessed you are. And as much as you want to give to this person, I'm almost feeling like it's not even a person. It feels more like someone knocking on your door asking you for a donation, okay? So somebody may be calling you up, the Police Benevolent Society, Make-A-Wish Foundation. As much as you want to give, you also have this feeling that whatever this is not something that you should be giving to at this moment. That's interesting. All right, so remember, it's probably better to err on the side of giving than not giving, because this is 6 of Pentacles. This is my karma card. So the karma can come back on you in a very good, blessed way, or it could affect the other person that's asking right now. It is going to affect both of you, but how is it going to affect you is going to depend on how you deal with that situation. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have going on here. Oh, I don't know if I said it yet or not, but I hope everyone's happy, healthy, and having some fun. I've started this video about 3 or 4 times. I had a red shirt on, and it just kept making the camera go nuts. I don't know if it's because it was competing with a red car behind me or what was happening, but this doesn't seem to be zooming in and out like dark and light and dark and light. So I don't know where I'm at with your message because I've recorded already. Like I said, I started this 4 times. This is the 4th. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. What's on your mind here? What are you thinking about? The Sun, the truth, honesty, clarity, just wanting to get along with everybody. You know, life is supposed to be an adventure and fun and freeing and like a learning experience. So I do feel like you want, I also am hearing you want some sort of answers, clarity. So if somebody's asking you for something, or you're trying to decide where to give, what to do, how to move forward, you want that clarity. You're looking for understanding. And you want it to work out for everybody. That's that Aquarius energy too. And of course the Virgo energy there, wanting to serve other people, wanting to do things for other people. But you really want clarity so that you can make sure that you're doing the right thing for everybody. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is going to come out here for you. The Queen of Wands, she shows up in every single one of your readings, which she represents the fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's loyal, she's trustworthy, she's exciting, she's charismatic, and I don't care if it's a male or female. These are just the energies that are embodied by the Queen of Wands. Very charismatic, outgoing, kind of rebels against society's beliefs about roles, about rules. So I think here, whatever you've got going on, I feel like you want to do whatever it is that you're being asked to do, but you're also questioning the why. Like, is this really a good thing to be doing? Is this, am I doing this for my sake to help others? Or am I doing this because I'm afraid if I don't, that people will judge me, or that I'll go to hell if I don't do this, or, you know, whatever those societal beliefs are that we each have, and we all have them, okay? Until, you know, there may be people out there that have overcome all those. And if they have, good. Okay, but most of us are still dealing with these societal beliefs, and we have to answer that question for ourselves. Now, you might have a very charismatic Queen of Wands energy around you. Could be a sister, could be a business partner that you're working with, could be a friend, could be anybody. But I do feel like most of you, that this is you challenging and questioning societal beliefs, your belief systems, your spirituality, what makes you, what feels right to you. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have going on here. Oh, look at that. Who just popped out? But the Justice. You, my Libras, okay? You came out here. All right, so this is in the position of your immediate future too. So justice is served. You do decide what is right for you. Justice does not mean it's always right, that it brings justice to those who, it doesn't mean that bad karma is going to go to those who deserve it, and it doesn't mean good karma is going to come to those who deserve it either. It just means that it works out. Okay, it's the most balanced, equal outcome for everybody involved. Okay, my camera is doing that weird light and dark thing. So justice is here. I do feel like the right decision is made for you. Okay, you're not breaking any rules. Whatever you decide to do, it's not breaking laws. Let's put it that way. You're not breaking any laws. Okay, there are laws that are in place to protect the general masses. You're not breaking any of those. You may be bending a rule and saying, no, I'm not going to give to this particular entity, this particular person, because I'm doing it out of fear. So you find your authentic self. This is the Justice card for representing Libras, okay? So you find what's right for you. You find that balance, peace, and harmony within yourself. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here for you, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. And everyone is always welcome here. on this channel, okay? I do try to be as non-judgmental as possible. The readings, they're your readings. They're for you. So I'm not going to tell you what to do. Spirit's not going to tell you what to do. And nobody's going to condemn you for any decisions that you have made. You're the only person who has to deal with that situation. Not me, nobody else. So judgment-free zone. So please keep that in mind with your comments too, okay? How, let's see, what have we got here? Past influences. Knight of Cups coming in here. So this could be somebody proposed something to you, offered you some sort of goodwill, but I'm getting like it may not have been what you thought it was. Okay. Now the Knight of Cups here could mean that somebody's coming in here with an offer of love, friendship, caring. This could be you. This could be you offering those things to somebody else too. Let me take a second here to look at the cards. Yeah, your happiness is here, okay? And I do feel like whatever is happening is because somebody around you is seeing your happiness, okay? They're like, oh, well, they're in a really good place now. Let's ask them for this, okay? But what happens here is as you're trying to decide whether to give to this thing or not, you get this feeling. And that's your intuition talking to you, okay? So you're awakening to your intuition. You're receiving the messages, the downloads, the synchronicities. Maybe you're seeing an angel number at the same time somebody's asking you for whatever this is. And I do feel like this is somebody outside of yourself asking for something that should be beneficial for everybody. But that just may not be quite right. I keep getting a story that I went through not recently, something that I went through that's been bugging me for years. When I sold my house and hit the road in an RV, I literally, whatever I didn't sell, I took to Goodwill. To Goodwill, okay? Not the other places, Goodwill. And I will say, all I needed, because we were moving into a little 20-foot RV, mobile, whatever you want to call it, RV. All I needed was a little casserole dish to put in my oven. Everything I had was family sized, for feeding masses. And I went in and says, I've just donated half a house of stuff here. Clothing, dishes, that, everything else. Can I please have this little dish that's $1.50? No. No, you'll have to pay. They made me pay. And it actually had the wrong sticker on it. They were like, oh, that's the wrong sticker. There's one on the bottom here for $3. The one that I saw was inside the dish. So they charged me $3. I didn't have time to argue it. You know what I'm saying? But I could not believe that they wanted to charge me after I just donated probably thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. But that's what I'm saying. Whoever is asking you for this, you're kind of questioning now, is this really going to be beneficial for who I think it's going to be beneficial for? Is it the right thing to do, or am I doing it just because I think it's the right thing to do? All right, let me check this real quick. Nothing of importance. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on here. So I do see with this Knight of Cups, somebody could be coming in here offering you compassion, saying you made the right decision. Okay, you've made the right decision. It could be you acknowledging that you have to take care of yourself as well as those around you. All right, so let's see what else we've got going on here. So what I was getting at with that Knight of Cups is that in the past, you've given generously, okay? You've done a lot. You've helped other people. And something recently I'm getting may have brought up your ability to manifest. And now you're just questioning, is this the right thing to do? So self-care, self-love, self-respect. and still wanting to help others and be fair and balanced with that Sun card. All right, let's go ahead and see. And that Queen of Wands is right at the heart of your reading here, okay? So it kind of revolves around your happiness and then the Queen of Wands. Let's see what's going to come up here next. The Eight of Swords, and that's underneath the Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. What are you stuck up in your head about? There's something here. You're trusting your intuition to guide you, to tell you, you know, some of you feel like whatever it is you've been asked for, that your hands are tied and that you just have to do this. And I did just hear that is a very strong religious belief. And if that's you and you believe that, then you do that. You have to do what's right for you, correct? Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's what it means to have self-love for yourself, to feel that you're doing what's right for you. I do feel like with this Eight of Swords here that it is a matter of just like, maybe you're thinking about it too much. Why did this happen now? Don't question why in that kind of sense it happened. And if somebody wants, if somebody's asking you for money, don't chase money. Just, you know, if you've got it to give it willingly. If you don't have it to give, then make sure that you are still doing what you can in other ways to balance that out. All right. Something's got you up in your head a little bit here. Let's see what else is going to come out. Four of Cups. And that's under the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and then the Four of Cups. Okay, so you are not happy with how things are. You know, you've given, you have given, you've received. There's a real sense of unease here, and I don't like the way you're feeling. I just heard something about Gravity Falls. I don't know what that means. It sounds like a TV show, Gravity Falls. I don't know. But there's a sense of unease here that I can't really explain. It's in you. You're kind of like just, you're smiling, you're having fun, but there's this little something that's just saying something's not sitting right. And I think you're trying to figure out what this is. I think that's why you've got this Eight of Swords here. You're really trying to delve deep into what's happening, and maybe that's causing you to overthink it instead of taking a step back and just allowing it, whatever, to happen. All right, let's see what happens next. Let's see what's going to happen next here. Oh, I love it. Seven of Pentacles. You decide what it is you're going to let go of. All right, you are unhappy here. You're sad. You may be losing sleep over this. You may be like, I know it's going to be the right thing to do, but I don't feel comfortable doing it. Again, some of you may give to this person because that's just what society has taught you that you need to do, or this institution, whatever it is, to this thing. You may keep feeding the belief system. I really do get that most of you don't want to. You're like, this doesn't make any sense. It's like, I've got to think about this. You really need to think about this, is what you're telling yourself. But you're overthinking it. I'm hearing a strong need to let this go. Just to accept something here, okay? Spirit's trying to offer you the Ace of Cups right there. All right, so pay attention to those signs, those intuitions. You have the knowledge within you with the Hermit card. There could be somebody that comes along and lights the path for you, lights the way, but I don't think so. I'm getting it's yourself. There are people around you that want to give you support, but this is you finding the answer within yourself. This is you finding the solution within yourself, what brings you peace, what brings you harmony. All right, you are going to make a decision here. You're going to think about it. I'm hoping that with the Seven of Pentacles that you don't overthink about it. Because you do have the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and then the Four of Cups. So even though you don't like it, you may refuse this thing. You may refuse to honor your own wishes. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is your challenge. Then we have the Knight of Cups below that. And then we have the Four of Cups, which is Five of Cups. So you're kind of thinking about regret here. I do look at the Seven of Pentacles as the first step in finding the solution. Because if you don't think about something, you're not acknowledging it, then you can't find a solution. So at least here, you're taking the time to look at the situation. All right, let's go ahead and see what the most likely outcome for this message is going to be, and then we'll get you a word of advice from Spirit. Good. Ten of Swords. Whatever was painful, whatever was hurtful, whatever held you back, you're acknowledging it and you're moving past it. You're letting it go. The storm is over, okay? The storm is over. Whatever this is, it's over, done with. You're closing the door on it. You're going to rise from here, okay? Because there is another card after the Ten of Swords. It's the Knight of Swords. And who's the Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords brings messages. So you take the information from what you've learned here, you process it, and you're going to let something rest. It's going to be different for each of you how that rest comes about, how you let go, how you complete this cycle with this situation, with this belief, with this person, with this request. It's not long-term. It's just this situation. All right, let's see what advice Spirit might have here for you. There it is. You get it again, the Wheel of Fortune. This is awesome, Libras. Look at you go. Destiny, okay? Remember, this too shall pass, is what I just heard. Look at that Sphinx sitting large on top of that Wheel of Fortune, holding that Wheel of Fortune in place. But it's got a human's face looking right at you, okay? So even though it's supposed to be a Sphinx, it's actually a king. This is an emperor. This is King Tutankhamun or one of the others, okay? We have Anubis here. Those are two things that we don't usually see in tarot cards on the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm hearing is this too shall pass. The sun will come out again. Look at how it looks like the sun is shining right from the center of that wheel. All right. So the word of advice is take the time to think things through. There's no rush to figure this out. Maybe this time you continue in the way that you have been. Maybe you just need to take a little bit of time to think things over and adjust to your new belief system. Transitional energy here. All right. Whatever you're doing, it is of value. So keep thinking about this, but don't overthink. Take a step. If you decide that you're so stuck in your head you can't make up your mind, do it. And then if it's what you're used to doing, go ahead and do that. And then slowly transition from where you're at into the next thing, okay? Nobody's telling you not to do something here. Yeah, you've got to bring in balance. Oh, look at these cards coming up. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Whatever you're doing is like something of value, so keep working on this. It is a generous act here, okay? And whatever you do, it does look like it will grow, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. Then you have, oh my gosh, I could go through this deck for quite a ways here. All right, so the next card is the King of Wands, taking the lead, taking the charge, moving, changing direction, closing the door on this. The Emperor is the final, or the King of Wands here in this story is the final decider, because you have the Queen of Wands at the center of your reading. Now, if you're seeking love, it could be there is a true soulmate coming in here for you. But for most of you, this is upcoming, okay? This is upcoming. So you see the value of what you're doing. You decide to do the thing that is going to bring in the most value, that's going to create the most harmony with the Two of Pentacles, okay? It may not be easy right away. It may take time. And then you have, look, the Ten of Pentacles. It may take time to bring in that balance, that stability, that long-term wealth, stability, community, whatever it is. It may take a little time for you to get there. And then you have a Tower. You have a Tower moment, okay? Now I'm getting an epiphany here. And the epiphany is that you are set free from this thing that was holding you back, that was making you question what it was that you were doing here in the first place, okay? So whether or not you should give to this person, whether you should continue to believe this belief, you're questioning. You find out, oh my gosh, I'm free. I don't have to hold on to whatever it was that was not working for me. Look at this. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new solid start after that Fool energy. And then you have the Ace of Swords. So it tells me the truth is out there, and you're going to live with the truth from now on. You're going to be a truth seeker with that Ace of Swords, okay? And everything you go forward to do, you're going to do it in a very grounded way, in the way of, meaning, if you're going to start a relationship, you're going to seek the truth, okay? Am I in this relationship for the right reasons? Am I starting this job for the right reason? Why am I doing what I'm doing? So you're challenging, you're questing, you're asking, but everything you do, you're building it from a solid foundation with that Ace of Pentacles, okay? And this may have been something that took a long time to come into you, for you to realize that you have that option. Because I just saw the Knight of Pentacles right behind those two cards. So this is a really good message. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Let's get you an Angel Whispers Oracle number here. Don't forget, if this is your message, to please go ahead and tickle tap, boop or zap that like button, claim this in the comments. And of course, feel free to share these messages with whoever you think might benefit from it. All right, let's go. And I do want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who does do all those things, who donates to the channel. Speaking of which, if you're interested in giving a donation to the channel at this time, that information is below every video. And all donations at this time are super gratefully accepted. I mean, truly heartfelt, gratefully accepted. They always are, but right now the need is greater. So my appreciation is even greater. All right, let's get you an angel number. And thank you to all of you who support this channel and who support me with your loving, kind words and everything else you do. All right, let's see what your angel whisper number is. And I do think it's important to take time out to say those things to you guys. Okay? So if you don't like hearing that, I'm sorry. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Vision. Keep your vision. Hold your ideals. Okay? Your path is not going to look the same as anybody else's, because this is what makes you unique. How you get to the same conclusions. How you end up being where you're at. Okay? And what's right for you may not, what's right for you may not be right for someone else, and vice versa. All right, so please remember that as you travel down this path, and you feel connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. All right, so your positive affirmation here is, my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. And you can feel it. You can absolutely feel it. I don't know why. Every time I speak, I think there's a bird out there speaking back because I'm hearing a high-pitched something. Anyways, this is beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get you an astrology message here. And I'm going to keep giving you these astrology messages at the end of your dailies until you start rolling completely different things on that zodiac die. Okay, because I'm hearing that the energy is the same. It's the same. So planetary alignment, astrological signs, all of it. It's affecting you very strongly at this time, my lovely Libras. See, as soon as I stop speaking, okay, I think the bird moved on. I don't hear it anymore. That was so weird. It's just cool, but weird. There we go. Scorpio energy. Isn't that funny that I mentioned Scorpio right at the beginning? Oh, because that's your strongest sign right there. I can't see right there. That's the upside down M. Anyways, that is your strongest energy right now. So transformation, changes, intensity, exposing the truth. Okay, purging those things that do not work for us, and then rising up and feeling renewed from our choices, from our decisions, getting out of our head. Okay, so Scorpio energy here. Let's see if I can hold that up without it blurring. All right, so allow the changes to happen for you. Scorpio is a water sign. Keep that in mind. So this can affect you very deeply emotionally, okay? Scorpio is not an easy energy. I know I've got a Scorpio. I'm an Aries sun, Scorpio rising, Cancer moon. Okay, so my rising sign is Scorpio, and everybody thinks wonderful things about me. Anyways, let's go ahead and close this message out. If you are interested in a personal reading, I'm actually not going to take any right now. Okay, I have one request out there. If you decide you want to, Brittany, I will. Okay. Do one for you, but I am planning to, if you don't know, I'm traveling, I'm trying to relocate. I'm trying to move. Okay, I've got to be out of here by the end of the month. Over the next day or so, like probably while you are watching this, this is actually for Friday. Okay. I will have been traveling Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm trying to get ahead of these messages so that you get your messages. This is part of my job, okay? So I can't take a day off. Otherwise, I don't get benefits. I don't get pay when I don't produce, okay? And even when I do produce, I still don't always get paid. So anyways, I wanted to let you know that I'm not going to take any personal readings for May 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th, okay? You can send me a request for information. I will send you that information, and I will let you know if I have time to do that, okay? I'm hoping to be settled in, like I said, by the end of the month, but I don't even know if everything's on track. I mean, everything seems to be on track right now. We'll see what happens. I hope that made sense, because I do feel sometimes I need to take a deep breath. And by the way, I take my own advice. So what I tell you guys, I do that, and I do stay focused. And maybe for a few minutes when I'm in pain, I get distracted. And I do want to apologize for me getting upset on screen on here with the letter that was sent to me, the letters, I should say, not just letters, it was comments and everything else. And it just came in all at once. I was in excruciating pain. And then to have that happen, just built that up. I'm only a human being. I can only deal with so much myself. But I knew what to do. I did. And I took my own advice, and I focused, and I let it go. I dealt with my feelings of anger, of hurt, of frustration that people would come into my channel, watch 1 or 2 videos, don't know what I'm about, and then try to tell me exactly what I tell everyone else. Like, I don't know that. I don't understand why people feel the need to do that. But I do remember that they are divine creatures, that they're probably coming from a place of care and concern. They just haven't learned their lessons yet about how not to tell other people what to do with their lives. All right? Nobody wants anybody to tell them, do this, do that, or you have to, or you should. All right? Anyways, I love you guys to pieces. Thank you for listening to that again. That's more of a clarification of what happened the other day. And I want you to know, I may be in pain every day, but I'm okay. All right? I'm okay. I'm going to deal with what comes my way. I'm tough. I'm tough as nails. And life is an adventure. Make it fun. And that's what I try to do every single day. I love you guys to pieces. Take care. Bye-bye.